From Bloomberg World Headquarters in New York, you're in business with Margaret Brennan.
Take a break, come back, and look at Upfront Week here in Manhattan. It's the time of year when TV networks try to convince advertisers that next fall's shows will blow the other guys out of the water. But there's another type of upfronts you need to keep your eye on. We'll talk to ad executive Jordan Bitterman, Senior Vice President at Digitas. That's ahead. Well, you probably heard a lot about the television upfronts. That's where the networks sell their commercial inventory space to advertisers. But there's a new type of upfront that's competing for billions of dollars in advertising from the digital realm. Our next guest runs the NewFronts. That's where content creators and brands come together. We welcome to the show Jordan Bitterman, Senior Vice President of Digitas, for this Media Monday. So tell me, you're looking at the upfronts underway right now. Are you hoping how much cash is left over for the digital space?
It's really not a matter of how much cash. What the NewFronts allow us to do is to create content with brand marketers that achieve different objectives. So the upfronts are all about networks taking their content that they've already purchased and trying to monetize it from there. It's a great place for advertisers to be. We encourage all of our marketers to spend money in that marketplace. But what the NewFront allows us to do, and what digital content allows us to do, is to create integrated marketing experiences for brands that people can participate in. So it's a different marketplace.
You're not selling content and trying to get sponsorship around it. You're saying we want to create a product with you?
Exactly. So our NewFront, which is in its fourth year, we started it in 2008, is all about putting marketers, brands, in the same room with the content creators and curators. And what they do from there is create these experiences which really integrate the brand at the core. No contracts have been signed just yet until we find the right impetus to put those brands together with that content.
So give me an example. Explain what the digital space means.
Sure.
What are we talking about?
A couple of years ago, we had Paula Deen, the celebrity chef, on a panel at the NewFront, and from there, Digitas architected a program where we introduced her to Kraft and their product, Philadelphia cream cheese. And what we did from there is Paula Deen was a celebrity MC that solicited a whole bunch of various content from home cooks around the country. We got 25 million views on the content, and about 12,000 recipes were submitted. And both of those things create value for the marketer that they can use. Importantly, Philly cream cheese saw a double-digit spike in their sales lift for the first time in a decade, which they attributed in part anyway to this platform because it really engaged consumers beyond the point of just, broadcast images flying at them.
But Paula Deen has a TV show, so it's sort of building off of her platform, also using the digital space.
Well, it's building off of her celebrity, her talent, and her followership, yes.
Her personal brand. So how do you price? Because we're hearing that in the upfront, the traditional space, that ad rates are going up. You've got presumably more room here, more room for content. How do you price this year?
Well, this is a nascent marketplace still, and so it doesn't get priced on an ad time model. It gets priced based on the cost of putting the deal together. And there's a lot of players at play. There's, in the case of Real Women of Philadelphia, there's the talent, there's the distribution that we need to utilize in order to get that content out to the market. There might be additional fees that we have to pay for rights and usage. And so all of that is put together, and when you have an alchemy that works for all parties, we're good to go.
All right. Well, good luck. The NewFronts begin June 9th?
June 9th.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
We're going to take a break, come back.